What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up, what up, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know who this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Hello, how are ya? I'm Greg Gray. Gotta straighten this out a little bit. Hold on. There it is. All right. What's going on, everybody? It's Dope Living TV Live. Let me start out by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. Yes, this is still Women's History Month. I want to celebrate all the women out there that are doing their thing. All right. We're gonna have some guests come on tomorrow. Just powerful women. We just celebrate you guys every day of the month and hell, every day of the year. But tonight, spoken word, and we're gonna have some fantastic people on here. I got my man Baba Ngoma Hill coming on. Shavana, she waiting out there chilling. You know, she's been on before. She's a powerful woman, okay? But we're gonna have a good time, okay? So let me introduce my people. My sister. You do this every time.
To be or not to be? Don't downstage my entrance.
I'm just saying, man. You was muted out. We don't mute. We commute. We do everything else. What's going on, man?
What up? What up? What up?
Chilling. I'm chilling. Everybody say what's up. To Kevin McLemore, what's going on?
What's
Hey,
up,
champion. Hey, Queen. Woman of the Year. Queen.
I call her Queenie. No, not that. She's not. She's Queen. Here go Queenie right here. What's up, Marcella?
Ooh, look at that hair.
Marcy.
Hey, heck, Gina, unmute. To be or not to be, it was not to be at that moment.
It was not to be.
It was not to be. Hey, Kevin.
How you doing, darling? How you doing?
I'm good. Hey, Greg.
Looking good
how are you?
today. You're looking good.
Thank you. How you doing, Greg?
Yes, she all right. I'm doing good. I'm great. I'm great.
She all right.
Look at him in his Pittsburgh stuff.
Hey, my stomach was boiling earlier. All right. But it ain't boiling no more. It ain't boiling no more. We're not boiling.
TMI.
Okay, and I'm here to give you all of that information. Okay.
Please, we don't need all that information.
We got a lot of it pre-show.
Oh, okay. You want some more?
I
got you now. All right, hey man, look, before we get started, let's keep some prayers out for Mr. Deion Sanders. He had to have 2 of his toes amputated, okay?
Oh.
Had some serious stuff going on, and it led to him having to have 2 of his toes amputated.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out, brother, Deion Sanders.
Mr. Sanders.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Better?
Prime time.
Mm-hmm.
Deion, you know. You're in the prayers, brother. Maybe we can get you on the show real soon.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can have those 2 toes. No, let me stop. Anyway, what? If you want to bring his toes on, he can bring his toes on too. All right. Everybody, look, we're doing spoken word. We do it every Wednesday, and we are trying to elevate this platform. Right? There's a lot of people out there that are doing spoken word. We here at Dope Living TV Live, we want to elevate this platform. We want everybody to get involved with spoken word because it's something that's been around for a while, but it hasn't been, how should I say, mainstream. All right. Now we want to make it mainstream. We'll put it on the radio. We'll do all of this. Okay. We got some people that are standing by. They got some stuff going on. All right. We want to hear them. All right. Everybody say what's up to Baba Ngoma Hill.
Hi.
How you
How are
doing?
you?
Hello, welcome.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Got the hat, man. Got the hat. Get the brim. Just chill it.
That's one of them saxophone brims.
I feel you. I feel you. Hey, man, while we doing that, let's say hello to the other queen, okay? Shavana. Angelique.
Hey, welcome back, Shabana.
Everybody.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you guys.
Yeah, she fine as hell. Anyway, check this out.
Here we go.
What's up, Shavana?
Run, baby girl, run.
Run to the money, girl. Run to the money. Come on.
My goodness.
Anyway,
Know your price. Know your price.
Yeah, know your worth.
Know your worth, your value.
So we are here. We got spoken word, all right. Now, before we get to the live ones, Marcy, you sent me one. It was pretty good, actually. Okay, so we're gonna hear this one quick one, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna have Baba and Shavana bless us with their words. All right, Bob, I can't wait, man. With the hat, man, it's got to be some cool. I know it is.
Add the beard. Yep, all of it.
She said the beers, and she liked the beers, boy.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, call her Miss Doubtfire. She's not doubtful no more.
She's on fire.
We go on fire.
Gina, reel them back in. Reel them back
I
in.
can't. I'm sorry. I tried.
Y'all knew what it was gonna be at the beginning of the show. Okay?
I said it.
We did.
It's done, okay? But anyway, let's hear this one right quick. I don't know who she is, okay? But let's go.
My life was like a loaded gun, waiting for someone to use me, waiting to be pointed in any direction. My reflection was silver bullet clean. My look was mean mugging me. Then a wise man came and said it was time for change. So I rearranged my thoughts and his words shot me back into reality. He told me that he preferred a more non-violent approach and that it was the silence of my presence that was the most deadly. Mama always said, baby, use your mouth, use your words. For too long we have been silenced. Now we are falling back into the traps of society, of being known as being too loud because we are black. But let me retract to bring back the facts. Our ancestors took lashes for saying their names. Now, in vain we remain in silence. Too silent, too afraid, so we hide our voices deep in our throats as if we have the right to remain silent. For anything you say can and will be the deciding factor of life or death. In case you didn't catch it yet, let me reflect. Death or life, a factor deciding the be will do or can. Or say you anything, for silent remain not to right the have you. Like you have the right to not remain silent, for anything you say can and will be the deciding factor of life or death. So speak. Speak up, speak out, speak loud, speak now. For too long we have seen ourselves as victims, when in reality we are victors. For how could I see myself as powerless when I serve a God that is all powerful? I'm telling you. As I spoke these words, I could hear my heart speak as my mouth beat, and it reminded me of my favorite poet who once said that silence is deadly. No wonder they say to speak now or forever hold your peace. So my brothers speak, so my sisters speak. For until you speak, I will not rest in peace. I said until you speak, I will not rest in peace, but I will rest in pieces, trying to piece together the pieces of the puzzle that has me puzzled and perplexed, because I think it is preposterous that you have allowed fear to prevent you from fulfilling your purpose. And there has been a paradigm shift of paradoxes, and I pity the fool with a plethora of excuses, for they will perish. So cherish your words. Let these words move you to change. And if this is my last request, I beg of you, please open your mouth. Use your voice as an instrument to become instrumental. Please speak.
She killed
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Gave me chills.
that. Come on, Savannah, you
Wow.
feel that?
That was good.
She gave me chills, goosebumps all over. That was amazing.
Yes,
Oh my
it
gosh.
was.
Boy, she killed that. I'm sitting here like, wow, listen to her. And she was so smooth with it too.
Yes, she was. Yes.
It really. This is what I'm talking about, man. Okay, spoken word poetry. All right, we got to get this on the mainstream. We got to get it going. All right, Baba, what's up, bruh?
What's up, man?
I'm chilling, man. Hey, where you from?
I'm from New York City, from Harlem.
That's what's up. That's Harlem.
Okay.
Actually, I'm from Richmond, Virginia, but I've been in Harlem since '79. So
So that's your home. That's home.
We're at in Harlem.
Harlem World. Hey, man, what made you start wanting to do this spoken word?
Okay, this is a long story. You sure you got time for all that,
Bruh. Let's go.
I'm a Vietnam vet, and while I was in Vietnam, I made this promise to the Most High that if I came home safe and sound and whatnot, in one piece and relatively sane, that I would take whatever talents I had to try to uplift my people. So one of the talents that I have is spoken word. So I'm using it, and I'm also
Nice.
and I'm using that too.
That wasn't that
Thank
long.
you for your service.
Yes.
Thank you.
Actually, I didn't volunteer to go to another country and kill people. I was drafted, you know, and I'm not really proud of the fact that I was drafted or that I won or anything. You know, when people congratulate me and all that kind of shit because I survived, I'm glad I survived, but you know, it stops there.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't mad at you.
All right.
All right.
I ain't mad at you. It's you know, back in the days, it wasn't a choice.
Right, exactly.
You know, either you went in or you went to jail. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, hey, I applaud you for speaking your truth.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's not for everybody. It's not for everybody.
People don't realize it, but there were a lot of GIs that resisted while they were in Vietnam. Okay. I was one that resisted. I didn't get arrested for it. But a lot of GIs got arrested for it. There's this documentary that you should check out. It's called Sir, Yes, Sir.
Okay. How long did you stay there?
I was only there for a year.
Year.
But I was a grunt. I wasn't a clerk or nothing.
What's a grunt?
An infantryman.
Infantryman.
Okay. Hey, look, I ain't never been. I don't know.
I grew up in a military family.
Don't mind you asking.
I'm just saying, y'all came at me with double barreled infantryman. Okay.
I was the only one in my family didn't serve. I had a football scholarship.
Yeah.
Shame on you, Kevin. You breaking the tradition.
My father wouldn't speak to me 2 years because he thought I was a coward. And I said I died in a higher purpose.
So yeah, but I'm alive.
Right. Savannah.
Yes.
Drinking. What you got?
She's flirting with him.
Coffee, of course.
Coffee.
You remember she said by this time she's on her third cup.
Yeah, I ain't talking.
Well, today I'm doing great. Today is only my second cup, but after this, my son has baseball practice, and then I'm gonna be up all night doing homework. So I gotta catch my third wind.
I'm gonna call you back later. All right? No, I'm joking. Hey, I am betrothed. Savannah, you've been on before, and we know part of your story. And again, we celebrate you because you are a woman that's creating history, of course. But what makes you continue to keep doing this? You know, you got obligations, you got things outside of this that and I know we asked the question yesterday, but today is the forum for it. What makes you keep
So writing specifically, it's a need for me. It's part of my self-care. It's my therapy. It's what keeps me sane, you know? So that's why I keep doing it. Why do I keep sharing it? Because I've come to a point in my life where I feel like I'm not the only person who needs these words. I don't know if they're good. I don't know if they're beneficial to other people, but if I have something that I can share with someone else and make them feel slightly better or make them feel seen or heard, then that's what I want to do. I just want to lift people up in any way I can.
Well, look, you know what? Always ladies first. Lift us up right now, can you?
Okay. I have a couple for you guys today, so.
We're ready.
All right. This one's called Stained Glass Windows.
Stained glass windows. Let's go.
Yes. What I realized is that we are all broken. Clearance rack gems or thrift store finds, one man's trash is another man's treasure, shards of glass that were fused back together. So let's enjoy our broken and remove trash from our descriptions. Make beautiful art, grand, enticing depictions. We are stained glass windows in a world that prefers crystal. Unsymmetrical and uncoordinated colors, fragments of the moments that made us, pieced together by the moments that tried so hard to break us. We create a unique and heartwarming sculpture. How often do you see stained glass windows? What rings a bell in your mind when you hear of it? Churches and temples aged and holy, so maybe your broken isn't a mistake. It's the shadows in the dark that made you who you are, able to see what you see. So you are the church, holier than thou, cemented together with prayers at the end of your doubt. You are the view, picturesque and sought after, one in a million moment when the sun sets on you, orange, yellow, and purple hues. Climb tops of mountains so people can get a piece of you. You are the stained glass window that makes a house a home. You are the foundation and the bones. You are unique in ways your very own. You are a beautiful stained glass window.
Killed that. Oh my God. Let's go, man. Come on.
Thank you.
Come on. Yeah, let's erase that girl, the other girl. You killed it.
I was nervous to follow that video, so I was like,
that was awesome.
Please listen to this.
you.
Bree Barnett says, amazing.
Thank you.
Come on, man. That was nice.
That was.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Kevin, take the bass out your voice, bro.
Hey, if you think my voice is deep now, wait till you see me at 6 o'clock in the morning.
No, I ain't gonna see that.
It drops.
What you say, Greg?
I'm good on that, bro. Baba, what's up, man?
What's up?
Let's get one from you, man. You got one for us?
I got many for you.
Are we ready for many?
We're ready. Let's go.
Oh, freedom. Oh, freedom over me. Oh, me. And before
Where I come from. I come from back of the bus and colored water fountains. I come from segregated toilets and no niggas or dogs allowed. I come from segregated and unequal schools with hand-me-down books. I come from sit up in the balcony. I come from you can't buy a house in this neighborhood. I come from you can't eat at this lunch counter. I come from go around the back to get your food. I come from picket lines, bus boycotts, and fire hoses. I come from freedom rides, freedom songs, and jail cells. I come from we've been buked and we've been scorned. I come from we shall overcome. I come from black fist raised high, little Bobby Hutton, Fred Hampton, and George Jackson. I come from street fighting and rebellion, San Quentin and Attica, Black Panthers, Young Lords, and free breakfast programs. I come from runaway slaves. I come from Amiri Baraka, Simba Wachunga, Watu Wazuri. I come from poor libations on ancestors' graves. I come from the struggle to be free, to be free, to be free.
Oh boy!
Wow!
We put everything in there. I felt like I came from it too, bro. For real. Man, look,
That was so powerful.
I am going to say this, and especially for our listeners, when you talk about education, education is not designed to make you comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Baba just educated you to make you
yes.
To make you think, to make you think.
Say it one more time.
To make you think, brother. To make you think.
Thank
We just heard the voices of an angel, a queen, a king, and a message from God, the truth.
Dude, I like the way you put that, man.
Wow. I mean, this is just like you want to just like whoa, just sit back and just. Whew.
Just remember, right? Generations rising up. Speak that. LaDonna Booker says.
Right.
Barnett says, awesome. She's using A words tonight. She said amazing for Savannah. It's awesome.
Brilliant is next.
She also wants to say Happy Women's Lady Day.
Thank you.
Women's
Same
Day.
to you, Queen.
as well.
Yeah, man, that's powerful. Look at y'all. Look at
Yes.
y'all. Hey, Gina, you want to follow?
No.
Gina,
No.
Hey, I know I'm getting me a hat now.
Dude. Yeah, Bobby, where you get the hat from, man?
I ain't telling.
Hey, we got to promote whoever made that hat. That hat
It's
is
nice. Yes.
That is.
Again, he said he ain't telling us. You never give your keys to nobody to drive your car. I'm good with that, bro. I'm good with that. Savannah, what you think about that one?
I thought that was so powerful. I thought it was intense. I thought it was gritty and raw, and I loved every single bit of it. That was amazing.
It was. I mean, you took us back, bro, but then you brought us back.
He spoke the truth.
Yeah. What made you do that one, Baba? I mean, what made you? What brought you to that?
It's a friend of mine that did a poem called "Where I Come From." So I said, okay, that sounds good. I think I'll do a "Where I Come From." So simple as that.
Yeah, we can't forget. We can't forget that. And our children need to understand that.
I tell a lot of history in my work. That poem there came from my new book. It's called "I Didn't Come Here to Tap Dance."
Another book, y'all. Another book. Gina?
Yes. I've already peeped it out. He sent me a picture, a copy of the cover. The cover is amazing.
Boy, let's see.
It's him with
wait a minute. That you? Another hat. Whoa.
Yeah, I collect hats.
The cover is amazing.
See, we got collectors, man. Don't let me start talking about collecting, okay? Because I collect gym shoes. Yes. And this last weekend, I think I just added 10 more. My son added 10 more.
10 more.
10 more pairs.
So what, 300-400 already?
He's got 2 feet.
Yeah, but somebody got to wear them, right, Baba?
Look at it. It's kind of late here, and I want to do musical stuff, and my people in my apartment building, they don't appreciate that. So let me do another instrumental kind of piece like that. I'll do something else where I'm not making no music. But
hey, man, the hell with them in that music. You do yours. No, I'm just joking.
Get it put out.
He says someone has to have the expertise to be present for you. Savannah will come right back to you. He got this violin. He ready to go.
Ghost of Harlem past, Babylon and Babylon. Oh Harlem, oh Harlem, oh Harlem, my pen bleeds for you. Howling like a dog in heat on a full moon night, suffering root shock since the tree of life was bulldozed. Lost forever, buried in concrete, invisible, wandering like a lost soul trying to find its name, battling extinction. Babbling on in Babylon, telling endless stories of the people and the places and the faces that they've seen, both in this life and the past. For the door to the past leads to the future, not to repeat the bitter with the sweet. Oh yes, I remember sweet, like hot donuts from George's and bean pies and fish sandwiches from the Muslim steak and take when they got the munchies. Schools at the crossroads, 125th and Lenox from a step ladder, listening to Malcolm, Marcus, and Carlos Cook. Across from the Teresa Hotel where Fidel stayed, because they wouldn't give him a room in the inn downtown, kind of like Jesus and Mary. When Lindy was the hop, before B was the bop, long before hip-hop. Maybe some numbers runners on a bootleg or two. Langston Renaissance, Claude McKay, and Zora too. These sweet memories I bring to you, babbling on in Babylon, where Malcolm was assassinated at the Audubon. Summers filled with menacing, ordered the feather and Chapel Wingo, talent night at the Apollo. Before boys were shipped overseas to fight old men's wars, before the smack and the crack, ran the latest LP from Sakulu's record shack. Checking out Miriam and Hugh grazing in the grass. When Bad Thomas St. Carol waved his pearl-handled pistol in the air at Harriet Tubman School, and was later assassinated. We still go through the Cotton Club. Duke's spirit still lives there. The late-night eat spot was Wells, where chicken and waffles dwell, long before IHOP got Christopher Columbus fever and discovered it. When African vendors lined 125 Street selling their wares, incense and oil in the air, I'm just here bringing your memory back to black, babbling on in Babylon. Oh Harlem, oh Harlem, oh Harlem, my pen bleeds for you.
Wow.
I'm
You
looking for.
are
Maybe we
you
want
are
to pull out
a
the alto
jack of all
sax back
trades.
again.
You looking for the sax next, right? I'm looking for the cobra. I'm looking for the
I
cobra
saw
to
my
come out
alto
the basket.
sax, but hey, that whoa.
He started playing that flute. I'm looking for the cobra to come out the
Hey, that's-
basket, man. I'm like, what?
I got one more piece that's instrumental, and then I'll do whatever. I could go all night, so I got more, so don't worry. It's not.
Do your instrument. You okay with that, Shavana? You cool? Chilling?
Yeah, go for it.
Let's go, Bobby. LaDonna Booker says she felt that. She said, "My God, spirit in motion." Thank you, King.
Look here.
Yes.
This is a 3-string cigar box guitar.
What the hell?
Hold that up again. Can you hold that up real quick again?
Wow.
Okay, I've never heard of
Can't
that.
wait to hear how that sounds.
That's cool.
Let's go, Bobby. Let's go.
Africans were brought here. They couldn't bring their instruments, so they made instruments out of whatever they could make instruments out of.
Did you make that?
This instrument was popular around 1835. They didn't have pickups on them then, but we're gonna rock it. Didn't come on a Mayflower, came on a good ship, Jesus. I'ma start the tiller, Henrietta Marie, chain bound and shackled, from Gory till Amina Castle, copper and Manila, sugar and tobacco. You ain't paid your dues. You ain't paid your dues. You ain't paid your dues to sing my blues, to sing my blues. Stopped on Ebo Landing, try to walk on water. I'm a runaway, I'm a renegade, I'm a son of a dusty daughter. You ain't paid your dues. You ain't paid your dues. You ain't paid your dues to sing my blues, to sing my blues. Dear Mark Beasley in Charleston,
Many of them maroon. Nat Turner and John Brown. Harriet Tubman, freedom bound. Well, you ain't paid your dues. You ain't paid your dues. You ain't paid your dues to sing my blues, to sing my blues.
You ain't paid your dues.
Work from sun up to sundown. Work from sun up to sundown. Baby sold by the pound. Ancestors buried in hallowed ground. You ain't paid your dues. Whole world sings big plantation. I'm just trying to get my reparations, cause you ain't paid your dues. You ain't paid your dues. You ain't paid your dues to sing my blues, to sing my blues.
Hey man, he even performed when the mic dropped. Okay, let's go.
That was good.
Man, you give a different meaning to blues
Just
and
kept it
spoken
moving.
word.
Yes.
You ain't paid
You
your
get
dues.
blues. You ain't paid your blues.
Come on, man. Everybody say what's up to Mo B.
What's going on,
Hey,
my people?
Maurice. Welcome, Maurice.
Hey man,
I
we are
just
truly
pulled into the house here.
We are truly being entertained tonight.
Yes, that was nice.
The leak and Baba Ingle.
So what did I miss?
Baba,
You missed some good stuff.
You missed some good stuff.
You're going to have to go back to the replay.
That's okay.
Baba, that's some good stuff, man.
Way to go, brother.
Yes,
Way to
it
go.
is.
Way to go.
Very talented, Baba. Very talented.
Only play a
Really?
couple of instruments.
It's really interactive. Like the way that you're playing and you're entertaining, it's like you're making our whole body feel it, but at the same time making our mind dance with your words. It's like a whole package. I really love it.
Yes,
and you making Savannah just talk, and it just sounds so good.
She's about to
Get
bring you
out of here.
Can't wait to hear what she says.
Hey man, LaDonna said he just took us back on a few levels. Yes, you did.
Yes,
you did.
yes,
I'm
LaDonna.
telling you, I like the part when the mic accidentally fell and he kept on going. It was like, you ain't paid your dues.
The mic didn't accidentally fall.
That's okay.
I got a extended pickup and the battery died on it, so you couldn't hear the guitar. So I was trying to put it up here so you could hear the guitar.
Okay. You still kept it going, man. This is what we want. You know, we love hearing stuff like this. It's different. You know what I'm saying?
Baba, did you make that guitar?
No, I didn't.
Oh, where'd you pick that up at?
Maurice, 3 strings, bro. He had 3 strings.
I'm just saying, where did you get it from?
I got it on eBay.
Oh,
really?
Yeah, but what I had after I got it on eBay, I had it refitted, so it's got like a Strata pickup on it. It's got
Oh, okay.
got some top notch shit.
So
That
okay, like some humbuckers and stuff like that.
When I bought it. Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up, though, man. And again, we want things that are not. We want people to come on here that are different.
Unique, yes.
To showcase this spoken word, because it's got so many levels. I want to say it has so many levels, and that just exemplifies another level. I haven't even heard it like that before.
Yes, I was going to say the same thing. This is different from a lot of the spoken word artists we've had on here before.
Yeah.
He has a different take, a different, just a whole different taste.
Whole vibe, yeah.
Different, fluidity. It's
Yeah.
from top to bottom. It's so creative and just vastly different. I think that's why everyone loves it so much.
That's right. Thank you. Shout out to DJ All Out who's listening right now. Hey, All Out, can you, man? I got to talk to you about something. I got an idea in my head. All right, get this movement started. All right, this guy, he goes all over the world, DJs for people, straight out of the hometown, y'all. So hey, Shavana, what you got for us next, baby?
All right. So this is one of my favorite poems that I've ever written. and I got to perform it live the very first time that I ever performed for people. And so this is what I'm gonna end with because I am running out of time. So
I know.
I hope you guys like it.
Let's go.
I forgot who I was. I found myself having stumbled into a pit of quicksand. I was sunk into my shoulders when I started to panic and hyperventilating because I was suffocating, and somehow all the survival instincts I once acquired seemed to evade me. I was frozen, see? I was uncertain and lost everything that made me, well, me. I'd lost my will to live. Maybe it slipped out of my pocket when I was trying to squirm free, trying to escape, but my sense of fight was out of reach, and I watched it sink deep. I forgot who I was, and that moment never seems to leave me. I forgot the person my mother taught me to be. I forgot to imitate the woman who spit fire when she breathed, who got up after sobbing, praying on her knees, who managed to flourish when life crushed her dreams and tried to kill her with reality. I forgot to be that woman, the one with strength running through her veins, who never let her grit falter or waver in the rain, who grew taller and stronger through all her pain. I was searching for validation on someone else's lips, hoping for a sense of belonging after someone else's kiss, but I forgot that I already had it all in a tall glass on my nightstand. I drink it down every morning and every evening because only I can validate who I am.
Yes.
I was longing for recognition of my beauty in someone else's eyes, hoping that their glance would make me feel like I was mesmerizing. When there's a reminder from my higher self who remembers everything, "You are beautiful," written on my bathroom mirror so that it's the first thing I see. I was waiting to be loved when that feeling is lingering in the air. I inhale it and exhale it. I sink into it like it's a chair. I was waiting for it, forgetting that it surrounds me. See, even love seems to evade me. I forgot who I was momentarily, but I remember now so vividly that love is me. I forget to notice myself sometimes. I have this bad habit of appearing in my mirror and only looking past me, never slowing down to notice the beauty that makes me, the thick brown honey that pools in my eyes, the crooked smile that forces my eyes closed when it grows wide, crow's feet and laugh lines that show my happy, the persistence and strength that propels me. I missed myself. How depressing. Walking through life only partially living, only half present, but I remember now. I remember the woman my mother taught me to be. I remember now, and I'll be damned if this feeling ever leaves me. My sense of self is so thick, I'm in love with this feeling. I'm in love with the woman my mother taught me to be.
Felt that. Felt that.
That was,
Wow.
Come on,
man,
girl.
that was so beautiful. You make a man want to pay your rent.
Well, you just
She like, okay, here's my cash out.
Okay.
And LaDonna says that she felt that greatly expressed with forward love. Just beautiful, Queen. Your flow is smooth, girl. It is. You got a
It really is.
Yeah. Your flow is more. It's soothing. It's heartfelt, and it's just a steady flow. It is. If we put some nice little soft music behind that.
Neo soul.
Yeah, something like that. So real soft music behind that, and put some little different scenes, different hues.
Little accents.
Yeah.
It would be nice if Baba and her did a duet, one voice, the other voice, back and forth.
Yeah.
Ooh, that would be really cool. That'd
That
be like
would, because
great
his
contrast.
Yeah.
And we had the producer over there in the corner, huh?
Collaboration. Yeah, y'all got me thinking again.
That was one of my favorite pieces
That was
because
beautiful.
it was the first time I ever performed live. So that was already something. And it was the first time my mom ever heard that poem too.
Oh, wow.
So not only did I had my best friend, I had my kids, I had my friends supporting me, and then I get to look down and see my mom, and she's like in tears, and I just get to, because that's what we want to do. I just want to give back to my mom, all the time. So I just got to tell her straight to her face, like, I'll never forget everything that you did for me, and I just want to be that woman. So that's why that's one of my favorite poems.
And that makes it even better, actually. That makes it
Makes me want to cry just talking about it. Just remembering her face that day.
Oh, God, girl.
Makes Kevin want to pay rent.
700, 775, 758, 7. I went backwards. Okay, my bad. We're gonna get on it, all right. But anyway, no, hey, Savannah, that was beautiful. Okay, like I said, we love the variations. Okay, and
really good.
We getting a lot of different types of vibes. You know, when we have, especially when we have the live people on, a lot of different vibes. So it's great. Hey, tell your son good luck on that baseball game.
Yes.
Thank you,
We're
thank
rooting
you.
for him.
Thank you. He's really loving it. So, gotta go put on my mom hat now.
There you go. Hey, Savannah, you coming back next week, right?
I'm gonna do my best.
Hang out with us, all right?
Look forward to it.
All right. Bye,
We'll see you.
everyone.
Thank you.
Bye. You too. Have a good night.
Oh wow, we have heard some great spoken word tonight.
Man, I've been hard work, y'all. Hard work.
Ain't got nothing to do with it. Baba, it's on you, bro. What you get?
It's on me?
It's on you.
All right. So like this here.
Damn.
I know that.
This here is called a didgeridoo.
Well, I thought it was a long bong.
A didgeridoo. The Europeans, it's an Australian instrument. The Europeans that colonized Australia call it a didgeridoo. But the Aboriginal people say that it's a yidaki, and that when you call it a didgeridoo, you call it out of its name like you call it a jigaboo.
Okay.
They say that sound takes them into what's called a dream time, and that they dreamt the universe into being based on the sound. A lot of times for meditation, it's a great meditational instrument. The sound opens your chakras and kick it a little bit, and then I'm gonna spit the poem, all right?
All right, open our chakras, bro. Let's go.
All right.
Still going.
Snort wheatgrass juice for breakfast. It opens my third eye to the Most High, telling me not to use my stomach as a cemetery for dead animals. A party with 40s of carrot juice, ginger, and beets helps my tantric love last. I smoke blunts of poetry, shifts my paradigm, helps me rhyme on time, in time, there is time. I question it, but then I question everything. Is this telepathy? Perhaps you've heard of me. I communicate with trees. They tell me gossip. Their roots run deep to the center of the universe. I open chakras too. I use my didgeridoo for cultural healing when I play for you. These similes and metaphors open the doors to your mind that was shut. That's why we're in such a rut. But I channel knowledge from the kingdom of King Tut. I was a citizen of Atlantis in a past life. That's why I swim through this illusion that you think of as life. This one of pain and strife, where you be in prison for eternity until your mind breaks free and you can really see things can change when you question authority. Like the elimination of reincarnation in 325 AD. I have no use for a compass. I read the earth's blueprint. Don't believe in owning land, the paying landlord's rent. I always give praise to the 7 directions. I know that the soul was an act of perfection. We're all made in the image of God, but God has no body. So I study the travel of the soul. It never grows old, at least not the way that you think of as old. For soul is eternal, never ending. The kingdom of heaven is within. There are spirits seen and unseen. Spirits known and unknown, and singing life is full of riddles that only the dead can answer. If you listen, you can hear them in the echoes of the wind, chanting siren sounds from the place that time began. There goes that word again. I believe in all things as opposed to those who believe in nothing. I am the center of the crossroads that all souls travel through. A traverse point in the cosmos protected. I live in all worlds, exist in all things. Place your palm to mine, retrieve your memory. There's a TV screen in the third eye, viewing the Akashic records from the Most High. Trace your roots and return to the light. That's our poop for I'm the original man. I was a runaway slave. I was here before time. Time ain't real, no. I just something capitalists made up to control y'all. I can't be controlled. I'm that bald head brother your mama said to watch out for. Brothers who must not close with it. Yeah. I was here before race. Race was just something conquerors used to divide us. I was here before Adam. Adam was gay and didn't even like apples. Eve was a homegirl. I was a dude next door. We used to throw barbecues in the garden to eat. Brother better bring a bottle of wine, a six-pack, or blood to get in. His sisters go get in for free. The ascended masters was my posse. Me and Cleopatra used to do wild thing underneath the steps of the pyramids. Me and this poet named Saul used to sunbathe on the banks of the Nile. Me, Rob, Attar, Osiris, and my aunt had this badass band. We used to jam down by the Sphinx on Saturday nights. On Fridays, we party in Kush. On long weekends, we hang out with Krishna. We cruise along the banks of the Ganges on our elephants. Me and Buddha was buddies. We go to Ife on vacation, hang out with Orishas, Yao, Batalao, Buddha. The Bible was the first national enquirer. King James was the editor. I met that brother Jesus. He was a real black man. A young dude dropped out of school early. Could do a mean miracle though, changing water to wine and whatnot. Did a mean fish fry too. I was there when he was killed. It was a Judeo-Roman conspiracy. He was a political prisoner. We had a free Jesus rally. Still got my button too. Didn't work though. They killed him anyway. Should have had Johnny Cochran for it, Lord. Me and Luke made Sam was the latest rage. I gave Gabriel trumpet lessons. He could play mean blues. I promised Mary I'd keep her secret. You know, she wasn't no virgin. Just something she made up to speak of the welfare checks because Joseph was an absentee father. I thought y'all figured out by now. Once I tell y'all everything, look, Jesus told me I could be God just before he died. I didn't want the responsibility, though. I know them crazy zealots would be killing peacemakers and saying he told them to do it. I didn't want all that blood and stuff on my conscience. I used to sling rocks. No, not cocaine. Crystal amethyst, tiger's turquoise, onyx, blue lapis. I was a prophet before it was profitable. Thought about getting a psychic hotline, but I couldn't get an 800 number. I was here before language, before you had to worry about people lying. Everything was the truth then. I was here before negativity. Life was simple then. I was here before fear. I was here before wanting, need, and greed, and war, and shame, and blame. I was here before darkness. I'm the light. I've come to show you the way. Follow me. I'm truth. I'm eternal peace. All we need is love. All we need is love. All we need is love. I am, and I.
That's what's up. That's
Wow. That's real different.
Interesting.
And now we know why the
Very.
hat fits so snugly.
What?
We know why your hat fit perfect now. You ain't got no hair. You ain't got no hair. It's all good. Hey man, you know what? And see, this is what this is, okay? And I'm glad you did that one as well as the other ones, okay? So with his spoken word, he also entertains. You know what I'm saying? There's entertainment value with that as well. So, hey man, that's different. I'm loving this.
Okay, thank you.
So, did you loop that on a device or something, or did it just continue to play by itself? Okay.
He said that it continue to play bass. I thought that too, though, Maurice.
I said, wait a minute, hold on.
I was like,
because
he's a musician, he's a poet, and he's a magician. Okay, I'm like, that thing is still going.
Yeah, I'm gonna say loop.
You said magician.
It's still going, and I'm like, what the hell? I look good. Play. Let's go, man. LaDonna Booker says, do you know the frequency of that instrument? That energy is calming. You be touching all the levels.
They use that in a lot of those tranquil, meditate state type audibles.
You got LaDonna feeling some kind of way though over there.
The particular frequency for that particular didgeridoo is D. It's in D.
Okay, he said it's in D, LaDonna. Hey, have you done performances, live performances?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Lots of them.
I ain't mad at you, man. Okay. And do you have a plan when you do these?
I've been doing this since I've been performing since I was like 8.
Okay.
So yeah, I've done. I performed for the largest anti-nuclear rally in the United States for 1 million people. And in Central Park.
Okay, it reminds me of the Last Poets. If you remember, reminds me of the Last Poets.
Yeah, they're my boys.
Okay, yeah, because they were like so deep, man, and then they had the similar type sound and vibe. So that's great, man. Has anybody ever told you, well, I don't understand what you're putting out? I don't understand. Is this spoken word? Is this what is it? Has anyone told you they don't understand what you're doing?
Well, nobody asked me what it is, but there's some phrases and different things that I've said that people didn't understand. I tell them get a book.
That's what I was going to say. Know your history, because he speaks of our life.
I like to say stuff to people, take the time to discuss it with me. But,
And you know what? Excuse me. It puts you in a phase where you want to hear the words and really understand them. But if you're not knowledgeable about it, like you said, if you don't know your history, it'll just go over your head. You won't know what he's talking about.
Yeah, that's true. It's not for everybody.
So it's not for everybody, huh?
It's just not. You get it next time.
It's not for people that their ears aren't open.
I was just going to say, they ain't listening.
Yeah.
Well, you definitely got us up. Go ahead, Kevin. I'm sorry.
No, because some people are blind even though they can see.
Hopefully it'll give people some intellectual curiosity, and
But see, that's the reason that we're elevating this platform, because we want to get spoken word out there that has meaning, and it tells history, and it educates people. It's not just you're doing something, you're educating. Every piece that you've done so far has been very educational.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely, man. It's I don't know. It's just different. It's got us on a different vibe, man. I want to smoke some weed.
I'm on the edge of my seat.
He said he want to smoke some weed. Wait, what?
You said bring your A game, and I was like, I always bring my A game.
Okay.
LaDonna says he inspires the spirit of higher self. There you go. Takes us
True,
to another
LaDonna.
level.
True.
Takes us to another level. So,
Yes.
Wow.
So, you got something else for us?
This poem is free.
I'm sorry?
Poem is free, although you may have paid to hear me read it. This poem is sovereign. It has no birth certificate. It doesn't give a damn that it has no form. This poem wasn't written for you. It wrote itself. This poem has no 3-minute rule. It wasn't written for the slam, and it doesn't give a damn about the score. This poem does not care that it is political and this is an erotic reading. This poem refuses to be porn on paper. This poem doesn't care about your sex life unless you've taken it to bed. This poem has a complicated relationship with its 9 to 5. This poem doesn't care about Jesus. This poem wants to know why you turned your back to your ancestors to follow your oppressor's religion. This poem doesn't care if it pisses you off. It prides itself in controversy. This poem tries to trigger your critical thought. This poem doesn't care about Kate and William, Bill and Hillary, Michelle and Barack, or Ben and Bleep and Jerry. This poem doesn't care about who you marry. Once they're not a damn problem, deal with it. This poem does not care that it makes use of profanity. This poem thinks there's nothing more profane than poverty and wants to get paid. This poem is horny and wants to get laid. This poem is for adults only and wants to move to California for that medicinal weed. This is not the poem written by Muta Baruka, and it won't go on and 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 on in your mind. What happens in this poem stays in this poem. This poem is a bad mother, yo. This poem is free. This poem is free.
Shut your mouth.
Right. I heard that one.
Oh boy.
Damn, Bob, I didn't know you was coming like that, bro. Come on, man.
He even shut Greg up, y'all.
Yeah. I didn't know he was coming like that.
That's why I'm choking.
LaDonna says, now that proliferation of spoken word, tear down the illusion of illusions. LaDonna, if you want to do yours, you got to come on.
Okay, I'm like,
LaDonna will be on next week.
Okay.
So she's
LaDonna,
gonna come. She's gonna bring her a game.
What? Proliferation. You know I got crooked teeth. Can't say all them letters. Get out of here with all that. Proliferation. She can't wait to join next week, she says. Great.
Man.
Bobby, you killing it, man. Okay. You gotta wait till I say go though, but still you wait till I say go. But you coming, boy. You coming. I could do this. We could do this all night. Okay.
All night.
She's a lady of truth. You got another one for us, Baba? We're gonna use you, bro. We're gonna use you tonight.
Don't call me no poet. It's no love song. See, Mama told me that prayer changes things. So I'm praying for enough steel to keep it real, because death is only door out of here, but we be scared to leave our bodies. This body's been kicked around long enough. It wasn't supposed to last forever, and my soul cries out to be free. Besides, the only thing constant is change. So I'm sitting meditating on the one when a b-boy in his boombox scared my spirit guides away, and I'm lost in a rat race trying to buy shit my TV says I need to survive. And I'm searching for freedom, but I can't define it anymore. So I'm on a vision quest trying to find a way up out of this mess. I'm walking through the park, talking to the trees. They got a protest going on against giving up their lives for Cashmas. And the local snowmakers union won't cross the picket line until Santa kicks in with some kickback. So it's 75 degrees in New York in December. It seems like the whole damn universe is under attack by the greedy as they plunder the world, exploiting the needy. So I'm rolling 7 ounces deep in mysticism. I meditated till the lights went out, but Con Ed wasn't hearing it. Not even an ohm could cut the darkness. So I'm burning 7 candles trying to find the light of God inside, but she's busy down at the Salvation Army healing a bell ringer who was shot by a 10-year-old white kid with a Tech 9 from Oregon. Seemed like faith was raped over charity and everything seemed hopeless. So I'm hanging out in portrait circles trying to get the truth. But all I get is soft pouring through to my ego to erection with no satisfaction. Too many poets saying nothing well, but I'm looking for substance, something I can take home. There's not enough meat to fill a doggy bag, so I stick to vegetarianism like a religion trying to ward off starvation. I'm chanting for peace and justice, but Kevin Banks was murdered by the new weapon of choice, a two-way radio, killer cops radio to the head, killed them dead, no backup needed, no caution heeded. And I'm praying for Buddha. He's laying face down, spread eagle on the concrete, jacked up by 5-0 on the corner of 112th Street. And it seemed like the interest on karmic debt is higher than bail, so I guess he'll spend Cashmas in jail. The herb spot's been shut down to improve the quality of life for street corner pharmaceuticals who offer death at half the price, while the last legal drug dealers, local watering holes like the newsroom in the Bronx, offers 3-for-1 shots of rot gut watered down, except the poets like me who are banned for using the N-word because the owner is the N-word. But alcoholism kills your liver first. And it's easy to collect from the taxes of the dead, so I scream with other obscenities instead, like poverty and ignorance plus imperialism equals fascism, but justice turns a deaf ear to my fears. So I'm looking for a detox, for Jesus addiction. But the offering plate gets in the way because organized religion is big business, but nobody tells the poor as they pay and pray for more salvation from this hell we be living in. So Hail Mary full of gold, the Vatican's been bought and sold. Hell, we had homes and jobs before they brought us here. My ancestors built pyramids for years before picking cotton. Maybe that's been forgotten. Now I'm quoting Hakeem Matabuki saying, Jesus saves, Jesus saves, Jesus saves green stamps, but green stamps are obsolete and the poor and the homeless beg for food to eat in this land of plenty when not a damn thing is free. So don't call me no poet because I'm just a pissed off brother with a pen.
That's dope, dude.
Wow.
You know what gets me with all of these poets is that how they can remember all of this.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How can y'all remember this, man? How do you what's your process? How do you remember everything?
My memory bank is full. I stopped memorizing poems about 2 years ago.
So what, you freestyling?
But no, I'm not freestyling, but all those poems are old. I've been doing some of these poems 15, 20 years. So, you know.
Yeah, you're going to remember if you that long. Tell me, Baba, do you? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Some of the newer ones I have to read. Yep.
Go ahead, Jim.
Do you ever speak on current affairs?
Yeah.
Okay, so
would you like
these damn gas prices?
I guess current affairs. Hold on a second.
Hey, the lady of truth says, that's fire. We must teach the youth. They need is truth. She's still trying to rhyme. Come on, man. Wait till next week.
She's a spoken word artist.
Hey, how many instruments do you play?
Somewhere between 12 and 15. I don't know. I lose count because although I can play all of them, I don't own all of them, so I don't play them all. So when when I try to tell you all of them, then I say, oh yeah, I forgot that one.
Right. I got you.
Pestilence. This ain't the first pestilence. The Holy Bible even gave warning. It may not be the last. It's another chapter, payment of karmic debt, a time to look at all the history you want me to forget. But the statues of Confederacy are still standing on my chest. and the knee of killer cops remain on my neck. And I'm trying to figure out why we ain't figured out that we're standing at the crossroad at the intersection of Corona Boulevard, Gun Avenue, and killer cops. So tell Becky, don't throw a Karen. The pimple of poverty is about to burst. It's going to take more than skin cream. This acne been building since the good ship Jesus. Everything is everything, and all things are connected. Seems like the septic tank of life is backed up while the resident in the White House continues to play golf in some altered state of reality, blind to the fact that the truth in bold yellow letters has been painted on the avenue of his luxury building, telling the whole damn world that Black Lives Matter, and the movie van is waiting at the door.
Okay. That's a newer one, right?
Yeah. The last chapter in the book is called The Corona Chronicles, and all of it stuff that happened during this little period.
Wow.
There's a subtle scream of silence permeating the air from the pulpit of those that wait for the bars and scowl behind the holy babble that was never read, threatening to defy the Constitution, sending the military to fight those who come in peace to mourn the death of civility, hoping to bury Jim Crow, planting flowers of peace and justice on the grave. But there are low-flying choppers hovering over the White House, sweating strange conversations in the bunker in the basement, and a new wall being built in Chocolate City, not Mexico, as the offsprings of the rainbow shine their light into the darkness. Soldiers and policemen take a knee, but like my brothers and sisters in Missouri, show me, because the slave catchers evolved to killer cops. We defy curfews and pandemics with our hands in the air. Children of the rainbow surround the planet like a group hug. But don't forget, we've had these kumbaya moments before. Will it be different this time?
Kumbaya. Okay.
Current affairs. Definitely current
Yeah,
affairs.
roll them off, Ricky. You just rolling them off.
Those are awesome.
Anatomy of a Lynching, Contemporary Sketches of America, Bloody Monday, June 8th, 1998. Phone rings 2 minutes before my alarm. The usual sexy voice on the end of my phone frantically says, "Didn't you listen to the news? Didn't you hear about Jasper, Texas? A black man, James Byrd Jr., beaten and dragged from the back of a truck." "Damn, that's a hell of a way you got for waking up a brother," I says. "One of them had white supremacist tattoos and was talking trash about the Turner Diaries. Claimed they found my man's body parked along the road for 2 miles. When the truck stopped, he was headless." Must be that Jack Daniels and Budweiser. Rednecks piss. You know they go crazy when they drink that shit. Start killing their mamas, raping their daughters, barking at the moon, setting examples for their kids. The black mayor and his cronies claim they don't know about any white supremacists in the area and that it was an isolated tragedy. I suppose that's why Brother Man's the mayor, because he don't know about secret societies. So secret they're on the internet. Maybe Jasper, Texas didn't get there yet. Local citizens say racism is as much of Jasper's death. The cracker that killed him had a favorite hymn, "Take my hand, precious Lord." Suppose God told him to do it. Scriptures say strange shit when read through the bottom of a bottle. Damn, you got a hell of a way of waking up a brother. Can we start again? Good morning. I love you.
Wow. Okay. All right. That ended different.
Baba, my question: do you sit and just write this, or do you have things that just come to mind and it's like you just flow, or do you sit and really think about it and like, okay, this is good here, and then this is good, and then put it all together?
Yeah, I think about what it is I'm trying to say.
Okay.
You know, and sometimes I make a list. Like I want this to be this in this poem, this in this poem, this. I'm trying to say that. I'll write the poem.
So like a rapper, can you?
I can't freestyle.
You can't freestyle?
No.
Can't freestyle, don't even ask.
Right.
He's psychic too. I didn't even say the words.
Yeah.
He wears many hats. Damn.
I don't freestyle.
Okay. But could you?
No.
No. You don't even try it, huh?
No.
Because I think if we gave you a word, say like Maurice said, gas prices, you could probably tear that up.
Man.
I can write about anything at any given time, but I can't freestyle it.
Okay. All right, what's you saying, Maurice?
I paid $94 for a tank of gas a day.
Woo!
that hurts.
And, I like to put stuff like this in contrast. You know, think about this for a minute. If you do that 5 times a month, that's a small car note.
Woo.
What you driving an airplane?
No.
$95. You in the truck?
It's a little Mercedes Benz. It's a little Mercedes Benz van.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, you got the Mercedes Benz.
You asked for what it was.
Who talking up there?
Tell me, right?
It took me like half a tank was $55 in my car. Half a tank.
Whew.
I don't let now that the prices are up, I don't let it go past half, man.
You know what's so crazy about that is this. You know, that thing gets 32 miles to the gallon, and you can't burn regular, you can't burn mid-grade, you gotta burn super.
Gotta be super, yeah.
Yeah. We put one of the guys made a mistake and put regular lead in that thing one time.
Oh, that messed
It
up.
was shot. It cost $1,800 to get that shot.
I made a mistake to put regular in my car, man, and I felt like Jed Clampett and the Beverly Hillbillies when I pulled off, man. It was, I heard the music and all of that, man.
Check engine light came on.
I heard it all.
Nowhere hardly.
But you know what, you guys? You know what?
Go ahead, man. Read that.
When you think back, okay, let me read that first. Yes, he can freestyle with slower vibes, music. If I can do it, Baba can do it. Laugh out loud.
Hey, we're gonna vote for Baba. Go ahead, myself.
I believe it too.
So what I was going to say regarding the gas prices, let's just think back to where we all came from. I don't know Baba's history, but pretty much the rest of us. Just thank God that we're able to be able to put this gas in our tanks. Because think back, you know, Greg, when you were driving your Pinto. No, just joking.
It wasn't a Pinto. No, there wasn't no Pinto.
My brother had a Pinto.
It was a Buick Scallop.
I had a Buick Scallop, but my brother had a Pinto and a Maverick.
Right, but you know, we weren't able to afford what was there, but bless God, we're all blessed now that we can.
I remember gas being rationed around 1974,
70.
77, yeah. Gas
73, 74, 75.
Okay.
Hey man, I
we're
got
blessed to be able to fill up our tanks now.
Oh, I got a green hose in a 5-gallon can, man. I'm going to cars.
You know, there was a time when people would cipher your gas out your car.
That's what I'm.
We got to get back into that era.
You know what's so crazy about that is Ford don't put gas caps on their cars no more. So
yeah, a lot of them don't.
Open up the door.
I'm in the suburbs.
It's right there.
I'm in the suburbs, but I'm going to Detroit later on tonight with my green hose in that 5-gallon can.
No.
Give me about 10 gallons. Pour it in the tank.
Baba, you travel around and do your spoken word?
Yeah, I was doing some traveling and whatnot before this pandemic.
And speaking of that, how much with this war going on, how much do you hear about that really pandemic? They talked about all this stuff, and you see, what did they say? Over 2 million people have fled Ukraine, and how you see all the people all together, and the majority of them don't have masks on, and ain't nobody talking about the pandemic with that. I know the war and what's going on is more important.
Well, if you know it's going through the pandemic, people in Russia wasn't dying. That's why they're trying to kill them off now.
Okay.
I say let's get inspired again. Baba, what you got for me, bro?
Okay. This is called a state of emergency that nobody told you about. Or the lowdown theory. Subtitle, Conspiracy Theory 101.
Okay.
Epigraph. For your fire, don't shoot the messenger. Though I know that this message be stressing you. I'm a mirror, I just reflect what I see. So please don't shoot me. I'm not the enemy. Listen carefully and pay attention. This poem will not be on Facebook, will not be on YouTube or Twitter. This poem will not be in an anthology. This will not be on the 5 o'clock news. This poem will self-destruct upon completion, just like free jazz improvisation. It will never be experienced again. This poem is to tell you that all the news is fake, owned by the same motherfuckers that don't want you to know that they are motherfuckers. Democrats and Republicans are just opposite sides of the same coin. They hang out and have drinks, snort coke, and fuck the same underage boys and girls from the secret pedophile ring in the White House at the end of the workday. Truth be told, they don't run anything anyway. It's just a facade. There is no government. It all belongs to the Federal Reserve, run by the Bilderbergs, the Masons, the Skull and Bones, the Illuminati, the Jesuits, and secret societies. Your birth certificate and social security number are banknotes payable in blood when you die, but nobody told you. It's all in the books. Behold the Pale Horse, The Occult Conspiracy, and The Truth Shall Set You Free by David Icke. You can still find them overpriced on Amazon. Copies are limited or may be out of print. Steve Coakley exposed it years ago on YouTube. The Holy Bible is fiction designed to control you. Actually, it's an astrology book. You think I'm talking heresy? If Jesus really saves, he would have done it already, but he couldn't save himself. I turned off the president's speech. It's all an illusion anyway. Social media is a government experimental mind control mechanism on your computer and your mobile device. Everything you do is being watched and recorded by your TV. Immigration detention camps are rehearsals for martial law. Global warming is controlled by HARP. No, HARP is not a musical instrument. It's not the mayor of Elm City either. I don't have to explain it, but it's not too late to Google it. The housing projects are part of the Rockefeller plan. It was a Yale experiment. So is gentrification. The food at McDeath Burgers, Kentucky Died in Islop, is fake too, designed to prepare you for Soylent Green. The New World Disorder is sitting on your doorstep. When the doorbell rings, don't answer. If you act now, it's not too late to stop it. Trump skin thin is a fake president. Mumia told me resistance, justice still rides in the back of the bus. So where's John Brown when you need him? Remember, struggle will set you free. Don't forget, you never heard any of this from me. This poem is a last warning. It will now self-destruct. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oof.
That was the truth. That was the truth. Every word. That was the truth.
Come here,
I'm gonna get that's in your book?
Yes.
I'm gonna get that book.
Damn, Baba is like that, bruh.
Baba, tell us where we can get the book.
Yes.
You can get it on Lulu.
Who?
Lulu.com.
What is that, like a free library thing?
No, it's an independent publisher.
The publisher.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. And you can get it on Amazon too, but Amazon rips off artists.
True that.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know that.
They rip off everybody.
Oh, we know.
Authors on the panel.
Yeah. So
They rip off everybody.
you can get it on Amazon, you can get it on Lulu, or if you want an autographed copy, you contact me, I'll send it to you, but you got to pay the postage.
What's up, man?
Know your work.
How long you been writing?
I've been writing since 1968.
Okay. Hey, shout out to my man Louis Lou. That dude's a singer and a poet. Okay. Shout out to you, bro. Doing some great things. Okay. Got his y'all gotta check him out. Louis Lou.
Louis Lou.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I'm doing 2 or 3 things at the same time.
You are. Like, okay, wait.
My bad. Okay. Hey man, Baba, look, give us one more, man. We ended 8:30, okay, but we want to give everybody a chance to say something before we leave, okay? But we need one more, man, from the poet, the entertainer, the wordsmith, Mr. Baba. Am I saying it right? Ngoma?
Yes, that's right.
Baba Hill. Let's go, bro.
It's called Sneakers. Do y'all remember when KRS-One that did this commercial saying maybe basketball is revolution? Maybe revolution is basketball?
Revolution will be televised. Yes, sir.
Hate to break it down to you this way, but no, basketball is not revolution. We need to end all confusion and disillusion and find a solution. Because the sign in the Nike sweatshop in Jakarta says, just do it, while Cisse and Sadisa earn $1.85 a day as you play. Less than the cost of a Nike shoelace, forced labor in your face. Dunk this swish. Give me a star on which to wish away this poverty. Exploitation is all I see. $11.10 for a 6-day week as we speak. Just trying to keep your family fed might earn you a sneaker upside your head if you're slow. Nike trips up on workers' rights. Forced labor with only 5 hours sleep at night. And don't even think, striker, you lose your job, maybe even your life. The Nike commercial says, we let our fears stand in the way of hope. We sit silently when we want to scream, why? Why? Because labor activists have much to fear. Tortured, raped, or disappeared might be your plight if you fight for human rights. Like Marcina from East Java, a dead, bloated body floating in the Delhi River. And don't even think the government will stand up and deliver you from confusion. Hell no. Nike pays well for this collusion, and there's no hope of ever reaching the delusion of a finish line. Meanwhile, here under the stars and bars, Nike CEO named Knight, bankroll higher than a kite, portfolio of 4.5 billion, yachts and planes and company trillions. Still a pair of Nikes cost 3 months' salary for workers begging on their knees in Vietnamese. Yeah, I hear y'all wondering, what the hell's that got to do with me and you chilling, watching the tube under the blood splattered banner, red, white, and blue? Well, Michael Jordan earned $40 million a year just to let Nike use his name. Twice as much as shooting hoops, which incidentally was his only claim to fame. Quietly playing ball because he's got no balls. But Nike pays brothers well not to show and tell. Besides, he's busy space jamming with Bugs Bunny, playing golf, making all that money. And as for Spike, he's got a habit of $40,000 pair of season tickets to the Knicks, that is, plus a few million ducats for commercials, so much for rehearsals. Yo, Spike, take a leaflet, read about the workers' plight. I ain't got time. I'm trying to get a taxi for my wife. While a 12-year-old takes a 9 to the dome, murdered for sneakers while trying to get home. One more brother laid to rest, a bullet in his head and chest. Another brother candidate for the penitentiary gate, creating jobs for them redneck prison guards in the joints. Y'all get my point. So you can register and vote, fast as you can, but the robber barons laid a master plan. Candidates call them up on the phone, Grand Boulay and Skull and Bones. Those were 33 degrees, keeping people on their knees with old world money and new world disorder. They think they can do anything they please. Watch out for these secret societies. Sneakers. Just do it.
That one's for you, Greg.
What?
All right.
It was not
What?
It was not for me. Stop with all of that.
So let me tell you about this poem. When we were protesting against Nike, I was listening to WBAI Pacifica Radio, and they had someone on from that was on strike, and when they were talking about it, so I said, "Can y'all send me a packet of information?" So they say, "Yeah." So they sent me a 8.5 by 11 packet of information about that. So I took all the information and put it in the poem. So everything I said was true.
I mean, I feel you, but
I didn't make up none of that shit.
Baba, how many books do you read on average?
I read in spells. So I might read in the year, I might read 12 books.
All right.
How many do you read, Kevin?
I read 53 since last year.
Okay.
This time last year.
Hey, that's one off of that 52 deck.
Well, believe it or not, I have the reason why I'm hooked on reading is because 2019 I got a concussion, and I had to reteach myself to read and write.
Oh,
oh wow!
So I read every day to learn.
That's good. Wow.
What's up? Can't say nothing behind that. Hey, shout out to Brenda Lampkin Blakemore. She said she missed the show because she was playing with a circuit. Okay, stop with the circuit when Dope Living TV comes. I started saying
that's a cricket. That's a craft thing. Cricket.
Oh, it said cricket. I'm sorry. I thought it said circuit. Boy, let me clean this.
It's a craft.
But you thought she was playing with the electrical circuit.
Yes, I was like, wait a minute, what's she playing? What? Like, wait, what?
Isn't that that cutter printer?
It is.
Trying to get an afro straight.
For crafts.
Yeah. I bought one for my wife.
Yeah,
go ahead, nice. Somebody said something about their wife?
I just said I bought one.
Kevin. What?
I bought one of those for my wife.
Okay. What is it? What is a cricket?
It's not cricket. It's
a cricket. Okay, I told you I got cricket teeth. Words come out wrong.
And you can do a lot of stuff with it. I mean, it's mega, dude. I mean, you can do a lot.
Cutting shapes and things of that nature for like paper and things of that. Yeah, and being able to cut to do crafts and things of that nature.
I'm not into crafts. I cut people.
Well, they got so many different.
My jokes
they do mugs.
All kind of stuff.
You can do all kind of stuff.
Baba, are you performing any place in New York anytime soon? I'm 2 hours away from you.
No, most of the stuff I'm doing is virtual.
All right. Well, if you ever perform,
you need to get out, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna come and see you.
Okay.
I'd like to come and see you.
I got some stuff happening, but it's like later. It's like August and September, like that. And some of the stuff is in Hartford. And
you need to be live. You need to have an audience to see this, man. Okay, you really need that. Where you located at?
In Harlem.
Harlem, New York. Let's see.
127,
112, 2 blocks off the park.
All right. So you're not that far from the Apollo.
No, right in the street.
Yep.
You need to be on stage doing these poems, not virtual. I mean, virtual's cool. Keep it going. You know what I'm saying? But we got to get you on stage, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get you on stage.
Well, I'm
So
sure your brain is popping and you got a lot of ideas.
I ain't got a lot of money though.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the brother that does the spoken word in GI? It was on here last week.
Yeah.
Oh, Fontaine.
Yeah, Fontaine.
Yeah, Greg.
Get
I
him
was just
live.
thinking about Coach. We can do an evening live and do about 10 of these guys spoken words for a whole evening and have that money donated to the kids for the basketball program.
Well, yeah, that's be up to the poets as well, or the spoken word artists.
Yeah.
Bob, you down for something like that? Getting out there, traveling and doing some stuff, man.
Yeah, yes or no. Traveling is hard for me because I'm using so many instruments. It's a question of getting all that stuff from point A to point B.
We just use Greg's card.
I got a small BMW. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I was gonna say it ain't fit. That one thing he had was from Australia.
Put it to the sunroof.
That'll be hanging out.
Don't open.
Huh? It'll be hanging out the
He
window.
said put it through the sunroof. If something happened to it, it won't open.
Yeah, sure. That's right.
I've done live stuff. I performed in Madison Square Garden. I performed.
I won't, but I see you. I understand the large venues. I see you in a small venue, a small intimate venue where these people can really, really, really feel you. You know what I'm saying?
I do that. I performed at Langston Hughes' house.
Okay.
I'm talking about in a place. I'm gonna keep breaking them down. I'm talking about in a place where you're where they don't know you.
Oh, okay. I'm down with that.
We got to get that. We got to make that happen. We got to get it cracking. Most definitely.
Yeah, it's a juke joint that B.B. King used to play in Mississippi. That was like.
Did you say Miss Seeley? A juke joint. Miss Seeley.
I mean, but what I'm saying, it wasn't one of those. It was just it's a historic place that B.B. King played at. It was really nice and.
Buddy Guy has a place in Chicago. It's a thing of getting some sponsors to sponsor you, man, and to come through and just get you traveling, man. People will love what you're doing, man. We appreciate you coming here on Dope Living TV Live and blessing us with this entertainment.
Yeah, you did it right tonight.
Yeah. This entertainment. Is there anything you want to say to your people, man?
Yeah. Well, I want to thank y'all for having me on the program, and I tell y'all to keep it happening because poets need more platforms.
Mm-hmm.
And because I was checking out your email thing, your Facebook friends, and there's not that many poets on there compared to how many poets.
Pay no attention to that. We got poets.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Stay so.
Pay no attention to that. We
Okay.
I just say don't worry about that. We want you today.
I ain't worried about it.
We want you today. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
Okay. Cool.
But yeah, it's been very inspiring, man. It's been very educational listening to you, and it's just a whole different vibe, man. You put us somewhere else, you know, and we appreciate you, man. Hey, come back next week if you can.
Next week, next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday.
Every Wednesday.
All right. I say I can't. I'm not gonna promise you, but it's possible.
Do what you can do, man. Okay. At the beginning of the month, next month, though, we're gonna do something different. We're gonna still do spoken word, but we're gonna make sure that the spoken word guys are. I'll call it celebrated. Let's call it. We're gonna celebrate them a little bit extra.
Well, April is National Poetry Month.
Huh?
April?
National Poetry Month.
Oh, the whole month, really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be crazy.
Dang.
Then. It's gonna be crazy on the show. Then I'm telling you.
Go speak about what we planning on doing, Greg.
No. You can speak on it, but I'm not gonna say anything. Go ahead, Gina. Speak on it.
Well, what we're trying to do, we want to get as many spoken artists on here as we can, and we're going to monetize the best of the best.
Okay.
So we're kind of like, you know, feeling our way around with different spoken artists. We want as many to come on as possible. Give us what you got, and then next month it'll be monetized.
We ain't say how much, but you know, we always say one gratuity, and then it gets to be more than what it is. So you know, because when we get the vibe and we feeling it, man, the price go up. Price just goes up. So you know, stay tuned for that. Everybody that's out there that is listening, and those who will see it as it's after the show, y'all come on through, hang out with us. Brenda says she's making T-shirts, y'all. So hey, Brenda,
Right. Spoken word T-shirts.
Women's Month. All right, we're good. We have Baba and Goldman Hill. We had Shavana, Angelique on there with us today. Mo, take us out, bro.
Well, I caught part of the show. I didn't catch the full show, but the part that I caught is very impactful. I mean, real impactful. I appreciate you, bro. A whole lot. Appreciate you a whole lot.
Thank you.
Marcella.
Yes, I just want to thank you, Baba, for coming on with us today. And Shavana, if you can hear us or see the rewind, thank you as well. There is so much power in words. You can speak life, you can speak death, you can educate, you can motivate, you can bring hope to others. So those that are out there, I just encourage you to that are doing spoken word to continue. Those that are thinking about it, don't think about, oh, this one sounds better than mine. Write down your thoughts and come on and just do it. We want to start it, like we said, a new platform. We want to start a what do you call it? I can't think of it. Whereas we're doing more spoken word and getting more people involved with it. So just come on and do your spoken word. Inspire, motivate, encourage others.
Mr. McLemore.
Mr. Hill, I appreciate your voice, your vision. I had my eyes closed to most of the things that you said, and I've always been taught that vision is the art of seeing things that are invisible. And I appreciate both of our guests tonight for bringing light into the darkness. And so, thank you.
Absolutely, Gina.
Welcome. Thank you.
Yes, this is a movement that we are pushing. It is going to be something that everyone listens to. You know, spoken word is it's not something, it's not like a song that you cut on the radio and you just hear the music, you never hear the words and you never get the meaning of the song. Spoken word has a meaning, and I have not heard a spoken word artist yet that did not communicate a meaning in what they were saying. This is something that has not been promoted the way that it should. It has not been out there the way that it should. I have heard spoken word artists 10, 15 years ago, and it's still not in the mainstream the
Should
way
have
it
been, yeah.
should be. And that's what we're trying to do here. So, you know, if you are a spoken word artist, come on. If you have any friends that are spoken word artists, send them our way so that they can have a platform and they'll be able to, you know, just lift this up.
Absolutely. And you know what? To echo probably what all of you have said, you know, and especially what Kevin just said, you know, close your eyes. When you listen to Shavana, when you listen to Baba, not only do you get the meaning, but you felt something. You know what I'm saying? You closing your eyes, just imagine that you can't see these artists doing what they're doing. You felt what they were doing. You know what I mean? And that's what spoken word is. It's expressionism and it's feeling. And you brother, you did your thing tonight, man. Okay,
Yes.
you entertained us. You know,
Yes.
it was very entertaining. We appreciate you, and please come back, man. Everybody, look, network. Let's network. Okay, make sure that we create a great network of spoken word artists and just a huge platform so that we can make sure that this movement that we're trying to create here on Dope Living TV Live sustains itself. Just continue to network with each other, and pretty soon, I'm telling y'all, we're not going to have space for everybody, and that's what we want. We want to make sure that we have so that people are on standby. You know what I mean? Dope Living TV Live, everybody. We will be on tomorrow. Hey, I got a powerful woman out of Chicago, Illinois. She's a financial strategist, Sophie Bracy will be on tomorrow, out with us. So it'll be real interesting. Trust me. So y'all come and tune in tomorrow. Until then, let me leave y'all with the little girls. All right, hold on.
Scripts time. Faith is the substance of things.
No, I ain't gonna do that. Anyway, it's DopelivenTV Live. No, I'm sorry, I should have let it play.
Peace.
You're beautiful. You're smart. You're loved. This week will be great. You got this. You're a badass. You can do this.
Jocelyn used to love that when she was coming through. Okay? Got to get her on the show again too. Okay, this is DopelivenTV Live, everybody. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
All right, peace.
Au revoir.